Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree, and if you are new here, I teach 5th grade in Southern California. We are 100% digital right now till at least January. I am just going to talk about what I did in the classroom. So I did a synonym and antonym lesson, and my kids really liked this lesson, and it is in my TPT store if you guys are interested. Towards the end of this video, I'm gonna give a tutorial of everything that is included in the product, and it was over a span of 3 days, and my students loved it, and they became so good at it towards the end. It was so, like, the lesson went so well, the lessons went so well, to where the kids were like, oh, synonym, ha ha ha, like making jokes about synonyms and antonyms. Every teacher's dream. So it is linked down below in my TPT store. The product also includes lesson plans for teachers who have to submit lesson plans or just want a lesson plan of how I taught it. You guys can do whatever you want, but this is just how I taught it, and I provided it for you just to alleviate some stress, because the fact that we have to turn in lesson plans is like a whole nother stress level. So I provided that as well. It is linked down in my TPT store, and right now I'm gonna give a tutorial of each slide step by step by step. I hope you guys enjoy. Before you leave, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, you guys, without further ado, here is the video tutorial of the TPT product. All right, you guys, we are in the video tutorial of the synonym and antonym lesson plans on TPT that I created. This is what it looks like on TPT, but once you purchase it, this is what it's gonna look like inside. And I'm gonna give you a quick video tutorial of everything it entails. Once you purchase, this is what it looks like. I just give a quick how I did this in my classroom. And I will say, like I said before, my students really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. This second slide is going to show a video on how to upload into Google Classroom. Here is the lesson plan for day 1. I left a spot for you to insert your own standards because each grade level has a different standard that you're trying to conquer. And here's your lesson plan, and again, the assessment is highlighted. So here is the first slide. This is for day 1. This is clickable for students to add their name. And I always have the students sit on here while we wait for everyone to access the document on their Google Classroom. And I say, okay, you guys, make sure you're on this slide, and please type in your name while you wait for everyone. And I always tell them that they can change the color of the font and change the font itself, because I want my students to be comfortable doing that and being creative in a way as well. The second slide, or this next slide, I should say, is our mission target. And my whole pedagogy behind this was, in the classroom, we would repeat our learning objective, and I would have it on the board and students would repeat after me reading it. So instead, the students are going to type it out. They're going to change the color of the font, the size, and the style, and then they can even add an extra picture for motivation. And this helps students learn Google Slides as well. I want to start incorporating more projects into my classroom, my digital classroom, and this is helping them practice those skills to make a really good presentation in the future. And then they're going to click and drag this target to their learning objective, because that's what we're focusing on. And I tell them this, I say, focusing on the learning target because this is what I'm assessing you on at the end. No surprises. And I'm sure a lot of districts are really big in learning objectives. All right, this next slide is what is a synonym. They're gonna watch this video on YouTube. I linked it. Now, if you wanna change this video, you absolutely can. Very easy. You're just gonna link a different video up here, and you can choose whatever video your heart desires. If you don't like the one I chose, go ahead and do your own thing. And then here is our synonym flower. So our synonym flower is basically, we have a word in the middle, and the students are going to think of different synonyms for the word great, scared, and said. Said is really fun. If you guys want different words, it is editable as well. So you can edit this if you want and pick a totally different word. Here is our exit ticket. So this is what the students turn in as an exit ticket. And in my tutorial on how to upload into Google Classroom, I show and explain how to just assign day 1 to students. So the students are going to write what it means if 2 words are synonyms. This is the assessment, and then they're going to do the same synonym flower for the word terrible, You can pick a different word if you want. And then they're going to click and drag this thumbs up to their answers, just showing like, I got this, I feel good, I answered the questions, I double checked my work, you know? Just a little image, click and drag activity. All right, day 2, antonyms, same thing. Assessment is here. Standard, I left blank. And this is day 2 of training, and we're focusing on antonyms. Students type in their name the same way. Here's our mission learning target, same thing. What is an antonym? They're gonna watch the video. If you don't like the video, you can totally choose a different one. And they're gonna write what the word antonym means. And now we have antonym flowers, and it's the same thing. They're gonna choose different antonyms for the word hard in the petals. Then we have joyful and bad. And again, you can select your own ones. And here is our exit ticket. The same thing applies. I like a lot of repetition so kids aren't shocked or confused. And they're gonna tell me or you what the definition of what it means if 2 words are antonyms, and a mini synonym flower for the word terrible again. Here is day 3, and day 3 is a little different because we are looking at synonyms versus antonyms. Here's our I can statements. Here is the standard, leaving it blank, and here is our assessment. Students type in their name. Here's our mission target, typing it out. Now this is our refresher page, and I linked a video here again, and this just goes over synonyms and antonyms. You can choose a different one if you want. And then the students are going to answer each question. Double click, answer, and provide an example. Same over here. And then I always do a check with this. I give some time and I say, okay, let's check. And then a synonym sort, synonym, antonym sort. So students are going to think and sort these to go into the correct home. The first one is done for them. So I always do this as an I do, we do a couple, and then they do, and check. This is all in the lesson plan, by the way, as well. All right, now this is a practice, and this is a complete I do. So the teacher is demonstrating here how to solve this problem. And what you are gonna do is determine if a word is a synonym or antonym by changing them in the sentence, by clicking and dragging each box into the home and seeing if the meaning changes. So for example, Zion shouted, "This cake is excellent," after trying a bite of cake her sister made. And then they're gonna do the same with fantastic. And then they're gonna type out down here, are the 2 words excellent and fantastic synonyms or antonyms? Synonyms. How do we know that though? How do we know that they're synonyms? And that's where their whole thinking is gonna come to play, like their explanation of how they know those words are synonyms, because the meaning of the sentence does not change when we interchange the 2 words. Same thing for the next slide. We have tall and short. This one is a we do. Same with great and terrible, we do. Ill and sick, we do. And again, you guys can alter this however you want. This is just what I did. And lastly, here is the mission, target, exit ticket. Now, the students are going to be answering this section with what we just practiced previously here, clicking and dragging gift and present, and then answering down here how they know that these words are synonyms or antonyms, gift and present. And then here they have a sort. They're going to click and drag a thumbs up when they're done, and they're turning that in as an assessment as well. So you guys, I hope this is helpful, and I hope you like this. If you do purchase it, can you please give it a rating? And if you have any questions, or if you have an idea of what else you would like to see or create, please let me know. I love doing this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.